This is Surviving Depression Bundle, 2-in-1 bundle, Suffer Strong and Undoing Depression. Written by Tori Marius and H.C. Pollack. Read by Marcus Mulenga.
This is Suffer Strong, the ultimate guide on how to defeat depression. Learn how to understand depression and the proven ways to battle it and overcome your worst depression. Written by Tori Marius. Read by Emma Bowman. Introduction. Congratulations! You have taken your first step toward understanding and battling one of the greatest sources of concern humanity has ever faced, depression. I hope after listening to this audiobook, depression will be the least of your worries, and you improve the control you have over your negative emotions. I am so depressed you have no idea. I think I am going into depression. Why do you look so sad? Are you depressed? Are some of the questions and phrases that are scarily common. The word depression is used or thrown around so often to describe a mixture of almost any negative emotions. When your friend is sad or feeling low about something, how often do you hear or expect to hear one of the above phrases? While it may be a common practice these days to refer to a negative feeling inside you as being depressed, the repercussions and the effects of a person who is suffering from depression are often ignored, sidelined, or worse, they go unnoticed. It can affect the way you feel about yourself, which in turn will make it very difficult and depressing to get through your day-to-day chores. It is time to take a step towards a journey that will lead you to a depression-free life. On this journey, you will be taking the detailed route to understanding the concept of depression by diving deep into its roots and strategic methodologies you can use to overcome it. We will also be clarifying and clearing up the common misconceptions and myths that circle around depression. Together, let's kill one of the biggest sources of sorrow, woe, gloom, desolation, and despair. Be prepared to overcome your worst nightmares, to enter a brighter and highly positive lifestyle, and find out how you can gain mastery over your emotions instead of letting them run wild. Unravel the means to tap into the potential of your emotions in the search for the key to a successful and a happy life. Chapter 1. Understanding Depression. The very first and most obvious step when it comes to overcoming depression is to understand it and accept the fact that depression is a real illness. What is depression? Depression, or major depressive disorder, or clinical depression, is a serious but a prevalent medical illness that has adverse effects on the way you feel about yourself and others, the way you think, and the manner in which you act. There may have been a time when going to a particular place would make you happy from the inside, irrespective of what your mood or emotional state was. The very same place might fail to cheer you up when you feel depressed. Depression doesn't only change the way you feel about a person or a place, it has the potential to affect you physically and drastically reduce your ability to carry out the most basic functions, be it at home, school, or at work. Sleeping, eating, and working can become tasks that you will not enjoy, let alone get through in the usual manner. Types of depressions. Like every other medical condition out there, depression too comes in various kinds that may develop under unique and varied circumstances. The most common ones are persistent depressive disorder, dysthymia, perinatal depression, psychotic depression, seasonal affective disorder, and bipolar disorder. It is fundamental to remember that the types are purely subjective to the person and may vary from person to person. 1. Persistent depressive disorder. Dysthymia, as it's commonly called in the medical profession, is usually diagnosed after the depressed mood has lasted for at least 2 years. A patient diagnosed with persistent depressive disorder usually exhibits episodes of major depression, accompanied by periods of symptoms which are not as severe. However, symptoms normally last for a minimum of 2 years. These symptoms may include apathy, antisocial behavior, or even wanting to be alone. They may also include personal neglect. Symptoms. Persistent depressive disorder, PDS, symptoms come and go over a period of years, and their intensity can vary with time. However, typical symptoms do not disappear for a little over 2 months at a time. In addition to the recurrent symptoms, there are chances of prominent depression incidences
Sample complete. Ready to continue?